Hi, this is Brad with Copper Creek Cuts, a lawn care company in Northeast Florida. Now, as we're approaching the end of the fiscal year, one thing that's extremely important for several reasons is figuring out which one of your customers is the most valuable. Now, why is that important? Well, for several reasons. If you allocate any of your budget toward customer appreciation on an annual basis, maybe you give them jars of cookies or tins or gift baskets, whatever it may be, figuring out who's your most valuable customer is important to know who to send those type of presents to. Even if it's just thank you notes. You know, if you've got 200 customers, you may not be able to write 200 thank you notes. So while not to sound rude or to leave any of your customers out, but if instead you just focus on the folks that are the most profitable, that may be a much more practical way to go about that type of activity. A second reason why it's important to know who your most valuable clients are is because of the fact that at some point in the year, there's going to be more people needing work than you have time to provide. So you're going to have to prioritize. It just makes sense to prioritize the people who bring you the most income. Now, I'm not saying you can't do nice things for people. At the end of the day, a business is a business to make money and provide income for your family, yourself, your employees. So again, going back and knowing who your most profitable clients are will let you know who needs or deserves or demands the most of your attention. Now, figuring that out can be tricky depending on how well your records are kept, right? A lot of that depends on you. For me, I use Yardbook, so all my invoices, all my jobs, all my customers, they're in that one central location. Yardbook is free. The only thing they charge is a 1% processing fee for payments. So if you use Yardbook just to organize your customers, to send out invoices that you then collect checks or cash for, Yardbook is essentially free. Now, if you use Yardbook to capture credit card information and get payments that way, you're going to pay 2.9% plus 29 or 39 cents per transaction for Stripe, and then an extra 1% on top of that for Yardbook. That's their free plan. If you pay $34.99 a month, then that 1% processing fee is waived. And I've actually got a video here of when it makes sense to stay on the free Yardbook plan or upgrade to that $35 a month plan based on your revenue. So go take a look at that if you don't know which one you should be on. If you do use Yardbook, they came out with a brand new feature that makes the whole process of finding your most profitable client so much easier. And we're going to talk about how to do that now, and you can follow along with me on the desktop if you'd like to do it yourself. After you log in, the first thing you want to do is go to the sitemap, which is going to be over at the bottom of the left-hand column that you can see on your screen. Once you click sitemap, you're going to be taken to a page that has three main columns. If you look at the middle one, it should say My Company. Underneath that, there are headings. If you go to the 7th heading, it will say Reports. From there, go ahead and click on Payment Report. When that page loads, if you look at the top right, you'll see Calculate Customer Total Spend. Click that. From there, you can enter whatever date range you're searching for. I would think the most common one is year to date, but you know, if there's a certain quarter or certain month that you're interested in, just type or click the dates that you want and then hit Submit. Now, at this point, Yardbook is going to process that request behind the scenes and send you an email when that's done. Obviously, that's going to depend on the volume of customers you have, but I know for me, and I'm a little bit on the lower side of things, so you know, don't take this as the gospel, but it was just a matter of seconds before I had an email, like literally 3 seconds. When you open that email, there will be a file attached that is a .csv. That stands for comma separated values. If you have Microsoft Excel installed in your computer, all you need to do is double-click that .csv and Microsoft Excel will automatically open it, and you'll see everybody listed by customer name and the dollar amount they spent with your company for that date range in descending order, which means the highest or the most profitable customer goes first, and then it goes down from there. If you don't have Microsoft Excel, that's okay. You can still use this feature from Yardbook. All you'll need to do is take that .csv from your email, drag it somewhere on your desktop. Then open up Google Sheets, which is part of their online free software suite. Click on File, click on Import, and then click on Upload. And from there, you should have the ability to simply click on that .csv that's on your desktop and drag it into that import box. And then from there, all the settings should be fine, so just go ahead and click OK or Submit, whatever pops up for you. And then same thing, you'll see all your customers sorted by the amount they spend listed by their names. This is an extremely powerful tool for your company. Make sure you take advantage of it, especially at this time of the year. It can really help you focus on some end of the year tasks and then also planning for 2019 or whatever year it is when you're watching this. That's going to help you determine what direction you might want to take your company, who you want to pay more attention to, who you want to pay less attention to. Now, just as a disclaimer, no, the amount of money someone brings in is not the most important thing for them as a client. I've had people who are in the bottom 10% in terms of the income they've given me that are some of my favorite customers because of their attitudes, how laid back they are. If you have any other questions about running this report, about Yardbook in general, about anything I didn't mention, please leave them in the comments below. I respond to comments almost daily, no matter how old a video is. If you'd like to see some more videos, you can view those there. And please consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so you know when we upload new videos. This upcoming year, we're going to be taking a little bit closer look at Yardbook and the features that are going to help you make the best decisions for your business. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.